Oh my, I'm late tonight. I always try to be punctual. Gee, of course. Oh well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Marlene. Um, Welcome in, and it's nice to see you. Um, things are going pretty well here in Vermont, weather-wise. A beautiful day today. I think it hit upper 70s and sunny, clear, all dry, comfortable, nice weather. So, and we're going to get some cool weather off and on. It's going to be all over the place. I think it's in the 80s tomorrow, then back in the 70s, then down into the 60s on Monday for Labor Day. So, but anyway, crazy weather this time for this time. Usually it's pretty consistent, but not right now. So, anyway, thank you for all that who are joining. And if you come in later, that's fine. Just let me know if you're interested in something. Oh, hey, Cheryl, you are sitting here by Sleeping Bee. Well, thank you, Sleeping Bee, wherever you are. I'm glad to see somebody here. Cheryl, I put it in the chat, but if you see my email there on the screen, if you can see it, galantgj@yahoo.com, and just email me well, obviously that must be your real name. Your shipping information and your PayPal. So, triple digits. Ooh, oh my. Yeah, I think we're escaping most of that. I think it's going to hit the south of us in New Hampshire. But oh, you did great. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that. So yeah, so things are kind of weird. I think we've had a fairly normal amount of rain, but we get like these downpours, and nothing used to be. We get these nice gentle rains that would last for a day or something like that. Now we get these massive downpours. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, that's what it is. My granddaughter's off to college as of Monday, so she's all nervous, of course, and everything. Got an older grandson who's a senior this year in college, and two others in high school. So, and the oldest grandson's a nurse. So, we're trying to. It's really interesting now to try and organize family get-togethers with everybody's schedules and stuff. We used to get together every year to go apple picking, and we're still working on it. We're gonna try and get that done. So we'll go from there. Oh, I gotta close this door. Hang on a second. There. Okay, just in case the dog starts barking. So yeah, it's this time of year for us here. Apple picking. The apples are already starting to come out for some of the orchards, and that's usually through the early October. You can still get apples. Of course, for the foliage season, we'll be starting. Starting to see a few of the trees that have changed a little bit. That usually is an indication that the tree's not healthy when they're changing this early. So, but foliage season is soon upon us, and let's see what else. I guess that's it. I'm going to have, if you saw the preview, you saw some of the items I'm doing tonight. I'm going to I always add a bunch more than what's in the actual preview, of course. So really, sometimes don't know until the last minute what I'm going to put up here tonight. So, so we'll get started, and we switch cameras. Let's go to my settings here and switch cameras, and we'll get started. I'll start off with some simple stuff. We've got a few books. Let's see if anybody's interested in books while we get started, and then we'll get into some of the jewelry, which I know was a lot, and I have purses again tonight. I came across this book and I thought, no, we'll throw it out to see what it is. Anger Management for Dummies. I'll just do a $5 buy it now if anybody's interested. Just put five in the chat, and it's yours. It is not new. There were a few pages that were dog-eared. I managed to straighten them out, I think. But it's in good shape. It hasn't been written in that I can see. That I could find any pages that were marked or anything like that. Just a couple of pages that were dog-eared, and you can see it had some usage. So I thought I'd throw it out there. I think the book, new. These books can go for quite a bit. I went for $20 when it was brand new. So, and I've seen it out there. I don't on Amazon, so for sale. I think at that price. So. And interesting thing about that, I have had people buy books from me in the past and then other items. And sometimes it's actually cheaper for me to send them the books separately from the other items because they can get the media mail. but I'll calculate whatever's best if it's a mixed bag of things that I ship. So to get you the best deal. I do invoice through PayPal, and I can use Venmo or Cash App if it's something that really, really is important to you. I use Pirate Ship for shipping and get you the best deal I can there. And lately, it's for some of the stuff I've been sending lately, the best deal has been through UPS, which has really been surprising. I think it's with the latest post office increases, the UPS has now gotten more competitive. So, and I know that's a problem. UPS is a problem for those in Canada. So I'll keep that in mind if anybody is. I do ship to Canada, so no problem. So usually for Canada, even though it's going to cost more to go through the post office, apparently they have surcharges they apply to the receiving customer in Canada, which is not nice. So, okay. Well, that's enough chit chat about this thing. We'll pass on that. Oh, I always mean to pin these things. I keep forgetting to do that. There. Just so anybody watching the video later, they can see what I wanted for it. And so we will pass on that. And I'm going to do a couple books, and then I'm going to jump into some of the jewelry. So I've got another book here, Rock and Roll Generation, the 50s, Teen Life in the 50s, it's what's called. I'm just going to call it, keep the title short here. Let me see, 50s. And $8 for this one. Buy it now. Is any interest in that? And it's in really good condition. Some minor wear here and there. Probably just with handled and stuff, but it's got pictures and information and data and things like that. It's pretty cool book. If you are from the 50s, or if you know somebody who is, quote me back on the back by Dick Clark. I could not find what the original price was on this, but it's made by Our American Century, Time Life. So put that out there. And there is that. And then I got one other book I'm going to show, and then we'll get into some other things here. Yeah, I'm not going to linger too long on these books and stuff. If somebody's interested, fine. If they're not, fine. I know we account for the lag and all. So this might be a book that could be of interest to anybody who's a reseller, if you're into reselling at all. And that is an Antiques Price Guide. Now, granted, this is an Antiques Price Guide from 2001. Okay. But I'm going to tell you why this is an important thing. And I'm going to do a $7 buy it now on this one. Sometimes you're just trying to look up what something is, and you can't find it using Google Lens. You can't find it looking on any of the sites, but you can find it in the book. And that's why these books are often considered very valuable to people who are out there shopping around, and they can look up things very quickly in the book. They are organized usually pretty well. This one's in excellent condition. No writing in it that I could find, but it covers quite a broad view of things. And I thought maybe somebody might be interested in that. Like I said, it's a lot of times the information gets lost, and so you can't always find it necessarily on Google. It's getting better, but it's not perfect yet. So, but I thought I'd throw it out there if anybody's interested. We have used these in the past and found them very helpful. But we're no longer doing much in the way of furniture. Shipping from Vermont, Liz. Oh, thank you. Hey, Liz, another new name. Thank you for joining. I ship from Northwest Vermont, up here in the mountains of Green Mountains. And I'm usually pretty prompt. Try to get the invoices out within 2 or 3 days, sometimes the next day. Depends on how busy things are around here. And I guess I use a Pirate Ship. And pretty good about packaging. So thank you for joining. Okay, we'll pass on the book. Now let's get into some of the jewelry. I've got other non-jewelry items as well. We'll get to those. I'll kind of intermix those throughout the night. Yeah, let me just get this out of the way. And okay, this all comes from an estate, and I'm going to start with some rings, and I'll get my mandrel out so I can verify the sizes on some of these. This one I know what it is already because I just checked it a few minutes ago. I had my little display here, but I'll throw it on the mandrel just to show you. This is a size 7. It is not gold. It is gold tone. The only marking on it was a 7 on the inside to tell you that it's a size 7. So to me, it looks like it's like a gold with a green enamel type finish. Let me put it on my finger so you get a better sense of what it looks like. And I'm going to set that down. Let me bring the camera down so I can rest it there for a minute. And put the, I'm going to call this the green and gold ring. And we will start this at, it's not marked with anything. I say it's just a costume ring as far as I can tell. So we're just going to say $4 for that, starting, if there's any interest. I do have a couple of rings that are gold plated that I'll be showing. So varying sizes here. A number of, actually several different rings tonight I'll be showing, as well as necklaces and I don't think any earrings. I don't think any bracelets tonight. I think it's, I have one. I have one bracelet. But anyway, so that's the green and gold ring. It's a size 7. That's how it looks when you're wearing it. Is there any interest in that? If not, let me see the inside. I don't know if it'll show the marking or not on camera. There it is. That's the only marking in there. This is the number 7. So, okay. I'm looking for one of the ones that I had that are marked here. Yeah, there we go. Show this one next. Okay, we'll pass on this one. And I've got, this one is marked 18K HGE. That means gold electroplate, heavy gold electroplate. And this one is a size 9. If you can see that. And it's got it looks like a full, I'm assuming a full pearl. I don't know for sure. Here's the sign. And again, let me take it off of there and show you a better view of it with my finger here. Apologize for the hairy knuckles. Let me put it there and type it in. So this is a 18K HGE size 9 ring. And we'll start this at $7. How's that sound? So, and let me see if I can get the marking to show. It is right on the bottom. You can see where it's marked. I don't forget, and probably can't make it on the screen here, but that's just showing you where it's marked. Yeah, it's a size 9. You can see it fits my pinky. And there's the bottom, or the other side of the ring, whatever you want to call it. And that is there. We'll go to the next one. This also is one that was marked. Yes. Yeah, I think it's a pretty ring. I said I couldn't tell you if it's a real pearl or not. I didn't look at it with a loop or do the test, as they call it. Oops, I didn't. Boy, I'm not really good about changing my thing I'm pinning on the screen here, am I? Okay. And this next one also is going to be a size 9. Okay, we'll pass on this one. Set that aside. This next one also a size 9, as you can see on the mandrel. And this is a much larger ring. And I'm going to call this, I'm going to put that right there for a second while I type it in. This is also a size 9, 18K HGE. We'll call this black stripe, just sort of give it a name so if somebody asks about it later. And we'll start this one at 7 also. And take it off of there so you can see it better. I didn't see any missing, I assume those are rhinestones in there. You know, I did not test them. HGG is heavy gold electroplate. So there, it's gold plated. Heavy gold electroplate. I think that's what the H stands for. I know it's gold electroplate or gold plated. Somebody in the chat can correct me, I'm sure. That's a size 9. Markings on this one is a little harder to see. It's I don't know if it's because of wear or just whatever. On this particular ring, let me see. This is the one that has the extra mark on it. This has the a mark on it with an A in a triangle in a diamond shape, which I tried to find that out, and there's a bit of controversy as to what that means. Some claim it's a certain particular company, and another claims it's another company. So when it comes to the markings, but the black is just, I think it's just an enamel. I don't think it's not a stone, but very clean. Okay, all right. Let's do a purse. Let's start out with this one here. I think we'll do it first. Okay. Did I? Oh, I didn't. Click on this one. Black stripe. There we go. Okay. All right. We'll pass on this one. And all right, now I'm going to have to bring the camera up and get this mantle out of the way. I've got a Jessica Simpson purse. A bag, and there's the marking right there on the front, Jessica Simpson, and it's got this thing, the 2 steel balls that go close like that to close it. It also has a snap piece here, zippered opening here. This was closed, now it's open, so it goes quite deep. Here's the inside, and bonus feature, it comes with the little change purse, or credit card holder, actually. There it is. It's got, looks like 4 pockets in the sides, and then I guess you'd call it a change purse in the middle. I assume that's why they put a snap on it. The snap is actually, there's a snap on both sides, which I can't figure out why, but maybe it's to snap it inside the purse. I don't know. I didn't look. The inside is See, very clean. There's no pockets on the inside. Oh no, there it is. Huh, there's a little thing. So you can snap your credit card thing on the inside. That's what the other snap is for. And this says it's a 100% PVC, except for obviously the metal. And there is a little bit of wear on this metal here. There's a little bit of fading. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but there's the Jessica Simpson purse. Get my tape measure. I was going to give you the dimensions here. If I use my yardstick. Oops. Knocking things around. Cut that out. Looks like it's about 10 inches across and 6 inches deep. So, Jessica Simpson purse. You see a little fastener there. I think it's magnetic, I believe. And then the zipper there. There are rings here for, like, I guess maybe it was a strap or has a strap, but anyway, there's that. Excuse me. Oh, again, I'm not putting it up on the screen. I gotta keep doing that. I'm in too much of a hurry, I guess. And let me just check off what I've shown so far on my list. Okay. All right, we'll pass on this. More purses to come. And do a necklace. Let's start out with. I don't. Let's start out with this. I could not find a name on this, no brand or anything, but this is. I think it could even be vintage, but I'm not sure. So let me bring the camera up. There we go. Perfect. So it's got that little acrylic heart with a rose pattern inside it. And let me get rid of this. Oh, and what did I say I was going to do with this one? $5 start on that. If there's any interest in that, we'll show it up a little more closely here. So you can see it's got this, the necklace itself is got it does have an extender on it with a lobster claw, and it's this 4 strands of cord here. On the end, it has there's the back of the heart. So you can see what it looks like on the back. And there's the beads, acrylic beads, I believe, and the heart. And it's not long. It is. Oh boy, I really gotta find my tape measure. Measure that. Hang on a second. Go back to my yardstick here. Looks like, hang on while you, yeah, 16-inch. That's what I would have guessed. 16-inch. If there's any interest in that. There we go. Should be. I do have a tape measure. Sometimes I do have various measuring tools. Just can't seem to lay my hands on them. Huh. Slid down somewhere. There it is. Okay. Get that where I can find it. Okay, we'll pass on this. And go to bracelet. This is the bracelet. I've had some of these before in the past. These are made with Murano beads. And usually we have some kind of a theme to it. I'll lay it here and put the camera down so you can see it. My hand out of the way. This is a very blue color oriented. There's some of the various charms on here. There's a turtle, star, a snowflake, an apple, porpoise. So, and there's a clasp right there. Well, I explained to people if they had never seen these before, these are customizable. There we go. That's what I was looking for. You can unscrew the end and add more or take off things. This is probably 6.5 to 7 inches. I got a jump ring. I need that on this one. Okay, so this one you got to be careful because there's no jump ring on the end of this, so the beads will slide off. And add that before anybody buys it. So this is probably 7, almost 8 inches. So I'll put a large jump ring on the end of this so that it makes it easier for it to fasten it, and it'll also keep it from sliding off. Not a problem there. So Murano bead bracelet. I think I said 7, and that's what it is. Oops. Almost misspelled bracelet. If there's any interest. While you're thinking about that, and we'll bring that. Again, another piece from the estate that I thought was really interesting. I'm trying to figure out how to display it because it's a necklace and it's not a necklace. I'll explain when we get there. But, see if I can get this to stay on the board. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So there's that. So some of these, and I'm not sure about these at all. I didn't check any of them, but I know some of these beads actually have a sterling or labeled 925 on the bead, but these aren't. No, none of these are labeled. So this is all just silver tone. All right, we'll pass on the bracelet. So I have this, what it'll appear to be a necklace. And I say that because I'm going to explain that it's not a necklace. Back it up a little bit. It's quite long. And it is made of glass beads. They're very cold to the touch, so pretty. They're kind of an amethyst color, like a pale amethyst. And I'm going to type in the chat what they really are. And what did I say? What are you gonna ask? This came from the estate. Yes, it could be stone. It is definitely vintage. Only because I know where it came from. So I have to start this at $10. It's a vintage glass, and I'm saying it's glass, but it's cold to the touch, so it could be stone. But on the ends, and pardon me for my string that's in the way here. On the ends is the little loops that you run your eyeglasses through. And I've seen ladies do this over the years, where they have this, holds their glasses, so when they take their glasses off, and like I said, these are really cold to the touch. So I wanted to say they're amethyst, but I can't be. I'm not convinced. So I'm just not convinced yet. So, but there's the pattern of what they are. So, but that's kind of what it looks like. Like I said, there's the end with a little silver bead right there on the end, silver tone bead on the end. So I'm going to just bunch it all up in my hand here so you get to see. And this is quite long. I'm going to measure it here. 24 inches. 24 inches. So if you're not interested in as an eyeglass holder, maybe you'd want to repurpose it for something else, or to make it into a necklace and take the pieces off the end and just make it into a necklace if you're that inclined. But there they are. So, okay. Was that close enough, Marlene? I hope so. Like I said, glass can feel cold too, so that's why I'm saying it's. And I didn't look at it closely. I didn't look. The only way to look at it, even under a loop, I don't think would tell me if it was glass or stone, because glass has can have imperfections just like stone does. So anyway, I know people wear. You don't see that much anymore. Not people wear these, but I thought somebody might want to repurpose it. So okay, we'll pass. I thought it was interesting. It came from like I said, came from the estate. That's why I got a tag on it, so I keep track of my inventory here. Somebody else's stuff. All right, let's do some earrings. Get this out of the way. Oops. Wish I had a better way of showing earrings. I did have a little display, but I can't really do with it. I moved everything around the other day, and now I can't find anything. Okay, let me bring the camera down. And I've got a pair of earrings here. What am I calling these? I'm going to call these the swirl earrings. And we're going to do $3 on those. Now I'll show them up close. You can see there is a small shepherd's hook on them with a chain, and then you can see why I call it the swirl earrings. I think it's just acrylic. I don't think it's glass. I think it's acrylic. But at first I was thinking maybe they were ceramic, but no. I think it's just an acrylic earring. But it's kind of cool the way they hang. And they're very simple, but eye-catching at the same time. And here's the other one. Dirt on it. So there's the pair of them. You could also say ball and chain, I suppose. They look like marbles. Yeah, sort of. Small, though. They're not as big. This is maybe under half an inch in diameter. So a little small for marble, but it could be, yeah. Marble-like is probably a better description. So it's kind of I call it a cream and black. And it's definitely black swirls. and against a lighter color like a cream. Does that help? So, yeah, because I know lighting can throw you off sometimes, and you may look like a different color. Okay, we'll pass on those. Yeah. Okay. Let's do another book. I've got this series of, you've got anybody who's into Minecraft, that's what you'll recognize, then you'll recognize the symbolism here. This is a full series, all 4 volumes, of Diary of an 8-Bit Warrior. And it's a box set. So I'm going to see Diary 8-Bit 4-volume set. We'll start this at $10. Okay. Yeah. If there's any interest in that, that goes, like I said, it's a full set. They look like they're in excellent condition. I didn't see any, they look, in fact, they're so stiff, I almost think that this has hardly been used at all. I can get back in the box. There. But this is says it's 1 million copies sold, written by somebody called Cube Kid, that's his alias, obviously. It doesn't say with the age breaks anywhere in here. Originally, this went for $40. New. So if you want to see the price on the bottom. Upside down there. $59 and change. So, in this state, you pay tax. Okay, we'll pass on that. I just thought I'd throw it out there in case there was an interest. I end up throwing that out on eBay probably. Okay. Oh, back to the jewelry. Okay, I've got 2 rings just in time for the holidays, and I'm going to take this off because they're stainless steel. I think they're both size 7, so I'm going to check on that. Oh no, they're much bigger than I thought. This one's a little bit bigger than a 10. And it's like 10 1/4 maybe. And what you'll notice is it's scorpions. And I've got another one, same deal. This one's a size, looks like just shy of a 9. And this one has skulls. So we put them both down here so you can see them. Okay, so this is a size 10 and 9 rings. Oops, I'm typing, but it's not showing up on screen. Size 10 and 9 rings. Oh, we'll say $5 each. Buy now. If there's any interest. Well, like I said, this was a size 10. It has scorpions on it. A little enamel pattern. Look at this enamel. And it was marked. It's not marked anywhere on the inside, but the tag that came with it said it was stainless steel. Just so you know. And the same thing with this one. It's also stainless steel. And little skulls. And that's the size 9. Any interest in those with the Halloween season not too far ahead of us? 2 months away. In fact, almost 2 months. Exactly 2 months away. They've already got Christmas stuff out in the stores here. As I mentioned last week, our local Family Dollar is closing. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with the chain. I think it's just the local outfit. It's just couldn't survive anymore, and so they've pulled out all the Christmas stuff, all the Halloween stuff, all the holiday stuff is all out, and it's all, as of this week now, 30% off. So, but good deal for grocery shopping. I'll tell you that. Go get your groceries, 30% off. So yeah, crazy, huh? Yeah, I think it's just the local outfit. They've had. I talked to the manager a while back, and I talked to one of the employees when we were there, and she said that they've just been struggling financially. So it has nothing to do with the chain of Family Dollar. It's just that one particular store just not making it. So, yeah, which is too bad because they actually good deals. But yeah, Dollar Tree is doing fine. This is Family Dollar. So we get Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, and Dollar General, and all within about 15 minutes of each other around here. So, and this Family Dollar was right next to a major grocery chain store. So, which is funny because they actually were better prices than the grocery store, but it didn't matter. All right, enough chit chat about that. Nobody interested in the rings. So, oh, is that right? Both are the same company. Oh, I did not know that. Well, that's like some of the restaurants, right? They all owned by. A lot of these restaurants are owned by the same conglomerates. Okay, that was rings. Oh, well, this is a really interesting necklace. And let's see if I can display it the best way I can here. Yeah, I guess it's about as best I can do. I haven't quite figured this one out, but I mean, I haven't. So this necklace is very, very unusual. And again, more appropriate to the Halloween season, maybe. Bring this camera up. And this one is a Doll's Kill necklace. And we'll start this at $8. Starting bid at $8. Now, yes, what you see is a heart, but that heart is in a very short chain that looks like barbed wire. And that is the style of this company, the Doll's Kill Company. They make some very unusual necklaces. And so it's a very short, it's more of a choker. I'll show you this. There's the company's logo there on the tag and the fastener. I'm going to lay it out on the board on here so you can see it, the full thing. You can see it's really more of a choker than a necklace. I probably should have posted that as a, but this is, these vary a lot in what people were asking for them. I couldn't figure out where this one fell as far as category goes, but the chain, it has a chain here, but it's kind of weird the way it's set up. I haven't quite figured it out why they've got the hook here and then what looks like an extension here. Maybe it's meant to be doubled. I don't know. Anyway, Gothic Japanese lifestyle. Okay. Huh. Yeah, you wouldn't. We found this at a yard sale. So I didn't even know what it was until we got home. My wife said, "Oh, this is really interesting." So thought maybe somebody would be interested in it. Again, not holiday season upon us here. But so is it more of a choker? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. My yard sale was a bomb. We didn't do very well at all. Just no traffic for some reason. And I'm really good about putting signs out and advertising on. We have a local thing called the Front Porch Forum. I think I put it out there on Facebook as well, in Marketplace. I put it out. I put the signs before you get to our road so people don't, one frustrating thing I have at yard sales, and we like to shop yard sales, is that people put the sign at the road you're supposed to turn into. And if it's a 35 or 50 mile an hour zone, by the time I've seen the sign, it's like, oh, do I really want to turn around and go back? So I always post my signs before our road. So, hey, Grand Old Things, Beth. Hey, George. And, 8. I assume that's a bid, Beth. So we'll say going. No, the weather was great. We had a beautiful weather. There was a chance of rain, but it never happened. So we had great weather. It had nothing to do with the weather. But we just didn't get any traffic. So, but nice to see you, Beth. So we'll say going once to Beth. Going twice. Last call. Was sold to Beth. Thank you. All righty, let me put your name on that. Otherwise, I will definitely not. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, I don't think you'd have any trouble repurposing it. It's just jump rings. And they, I don't think they're soldered, so you should be okay, Beth. You should be okay. All right. Let me write your name on that so I can get it straight in my head here. Okay. Well, let's try another purse. How about a relic? Let me bring it up. I'm going to leave my board there just because it'll hold it up nicely. So this is a relic purse. Relic. Oops. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Sold. Nope. That was weird. Don't have sticky fingers when I'm typing here. Oh, we'll do a starting bid of $8 on the relic. How's that sound? In really good shape. As you can see, this is got an adjustable strap. Zippers all work fine. So there's 2 zippered pockets on this side. This is the back side. The bottom looks clean. Here's the inside. There's the relic name again. Another zippered pocket on the inside. Put your hands in there. There we go. And two pockets. I don't know if it says what the material is here. Let's see. This has the relic tag. Does have the number, the model number and all that. Made in China, of course. Not intended for children. That's interesting. 12 and under. Just says man-made material. There is that. And it's got a nice long strap, adjustable. And I see Beth in at 8. Next bid would be 9 if anybody else is interested. The bead bracelet. The Jessica Simpson purse. Give me okay, a bead bracelet. Oh, yes. Okay. Setting it aside for you now, and now what was the other thing? The bead bracelet and the Jessica Simpson purse. Okay. I'm just setting it aside in one spot. That's going to be all your name on that. So, so we'll say going once, going twice. I didn't put that again. I'm really terrible about pinning that up on the screen. Last call. Yeah, last week I was really good about it. This week I'm just slacker. So, 2 things Beth for $8. And we're also going to put in the sold Jessica Simpson purse and Murano bead bracelet. To Beth. So we'll put it in the chat so that it's there, and then we'll show that. Okay, so that just makes it official. Antique rock and roll books too, please. Okay. Sold antique and our rock and roll books to Beth. Thank you. Oops. Okay, and grab those and set those aside. Just set my hands on that. Okay, well, we'll set that right there for now. Okay. Super. Thank you. Okay. I'm just trying to get caught up now so I can write this all down. And the relic purse and Jessica Simpson. And the Antiques book. Wow. Well, I missed having you here, Beth. I'm glad to see you here. Okay. All right. So let's clear this off the screen here and go to something new. Put those aside for Beth. All right. I have a really pretty necklace. This is glass beads. Let me bring it up closer here and bring the camera up a little bit. Glass. Oops. Can't do this to myself. Click in there. Glass bead necklace. Oh my. We'll start this at 7. And we'll give you a better view of it here and give you some ideas of the length and everything like that. So, okay, so it's a toggle clasp. There are no markings on it that I could find. The pendant looks like, hand in the right place here, like that. So the smaller beads are clear and blue, and then the larger beads look like that. And the overall length, I'm going to guess, is about 18. Measure it. Yep. 18. I see Beth in at 7, if anybody else is interested. Oh my, real barbed wire. Ouch. Move this over a little bit so it's not blocked. There we go. Okay, I'll say going once. Going twice. Anybody else would be $8. Last call. Sold to Beth. Ah, okay, good. She cut the barbs off. I say, yeah, I've gotten tangled up in barbed wire fence as a kid. It's no fun. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to set some stuff aside here so that I'm not. Okay. I'll set that over there for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Cheryl came in at 8. I didn't see that. Oh, my apologies. Let me bring it back. My apologies. I'm not watching the chat closely enough. My goodness. Cancel that, sold. Cancel that, sold. Where was I? Boop, 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 boop. Okay, hide that. Okay, going once. So let's do it again. Yep. Thanks, Beth. I'm jumping the gun here. So we're saying going once. Going twice. Last call. Sold to Cheryl for $8. Thank you, Cheryl. My apologies. I jumped the gun here. Let me set that aside and put your name on it. Alrighty. Putting a tag on it so I don't confuse myself. As it is, I get confused enough as it is. There. Okay. Find a safe place to set this. There we go. There. Sorry, Cheryl. That's my fault, not anybody else's. So, not paying attention. Okay. Oh yes, I really got this cute vintage pen. What did I look at my notes here? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna set it down here. Bring the camera down. And anybody into poodles? I will show it better here in a second. Poodle vintage. Vintage poodle pen. We'll start this. It's $8 start. And I'll show you. It's not large. It is maybe an inch and a quarter. I'll bring it up close here so you can see it better. Full focus here. Come on, focus. Let me kill this light a little bit. There, that's better. Not quite so glary. So there it is, the poodle pin. And this is definitely vintage. I was looking it up. And there's the pin on the back. It is not marked anywhere that I could find. Pin is a little bit bent, looks like. But it does work. No stab effector. No, stick out. But there's a little bit of red you can see on the bow. The nose is black, and the one eye. They show cute little thing. So I'll say going once to Beth. Going twice. I got a story about bags with jewelry. It is worth every once in a while to be very, very careful about what you find. Alrighty, well, say sold to Beth for $8. Okay, thank you, Beth. Put that over with your other pieces here. Appreciate that. Okay, what next? What haven't I shown? Oh, well, I'm looking at my list of stuff here. Beth? Oh, Cheryl got the big one. Write that down. Okay, let's do another purse. How about Vera Bradley? So I got this Vera Bradley, and I had my doubts about its authenticity. But I'll explain. So Vera Bradley purse, bag, lever. We'll start this at 10. I know I had some a lot cheaper last week, but this one here, no, it wasn't gonna. Not this one. Not this time. This looks like I can't confirm it, but this looks like the corner here is leather. The name Vera Bradley right there in leather. What I thought, the reason I thought this might not be a real Vera Bradley is there were no. Usually, how the pull thing for the zipper is usually a label Vera Bradley. This one just has a leather on it. Until I started looking it up, and it is Vera Bradley. It definitely is a Vera Bradley. So it has a zipper on the top, and the pockets on the inside, and a zippered pocket there. And I was looking for a tag on the inside, and there is one there, but it's really hard to get to. It's just past the zipper, and this has the information about what it's made out of, and a QRC code, which is interesting. So, and on this side, another zipper works, and there are hooks here, like we could have had a strap maybe at one time. Although the ones I looked up did not show a strap, but I did find this exact pattern and purse. So, yeah. That's what exactly, Beth. This looks more like a purse than her normal, and I was skeptical at first until I looked it up and I realized, oh no, this is legitimate. It is definitely a Vera Bradley. And you say that the fact that it reinforced it here, it feels like leather, but I don't know if it is or not. Like I say, the tag's inside. I didn't want to push it too hard, but yeah, exactly, Cheryl. So. Okay, well, we'll say going once. And if you comp it, you'll see what I mean. They're out there. Going twice. Last call. Sold to Beth for $10. I hope you don't mind my abbreviating the Grandel things to just. I know other people do that, so I assumed it was okay if I did it as well. Just saves on some typing. Alrighty, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate that. Okay, where are we? Okay, let's go with another necklace. This one's a really long one. Let me measure it here before I put it up. It's like 30 inches altogether, and that does not include the extender chain. So I'm going to have to do it. So let me bring this up a little closer. Oops. All right, let's go like that. Guess I have to back it up. So kind of red, white, and blue. I think this is just silver tone, enamel, white, and blue, red, white, and blue, basically. And that's what I call it. Yeah. So I'm going to call this the red, white, white, and blue necklace. You know, for someone working in software for many, many years, I still can't type with the name. We'll start this at $6. How's that sound? And like I said, it's 30 inches long. Let me get rid of that sold. And put that one up. And we'll bring it up a little closer. So here's the clasp there. And like I said, there's an extender on it. And I measured it was 30 inches without the extender. So this is a very long. So it's got these little silver tone beads, silver tone chain. And it's a dual strand, as you can see. So is it up close? Gives you the up close look at it. I am literally putting it on the very last peg on the back of this board to try and show it. I keep slipping off of it. There. It stays. Okay. Yeah, voting day necklace. There you go. I see you in at 6, Beth. Thank you. Anybody else would be 7, but we're going to start the countdown. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold to Beth for $6. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate it. And mark your name down here. Okay, time to change things up a little bit. I know it's early for the Christmas holiday, but I just have this one item, and I promise it is the only Christmas item tonight. But I have this Christmas Village piece, and it's from the. Let me get the box. What do I do with the box? I do have the box for it. Just find it. Here it is. I have the box for it. It's from Victorian Village Collectibles. And this was from years and years ago. It was distributed by Ames Department Stores. And what I found, these are no longer available. This was in 2002. So there's the box it came in. You can see what the original price was. And so Victorian Village item. we dropped the price on this, so she thought I was asking too much, so I'm going to start it at $8, which is the original price, by the way. But I have been looking online. I comped this guy because these are no longer available. They're not considered a collector's item. So I was surprised what people are asking for these things. But it's in mint condition. It's got dirt on it. It's got dust. It's sat in storage for a long, long time. I don't think it was ever used. The original packaging material is still in the box. I didn't know if anybody would be interested in something like that. If not, fine. I just wanted to throw it out there. It was just something I came across today, and I said, I know it's early. I know. But I put it out there, and we'll see. Okay. And I'm not gonna leave it out there for long. I said I'm just gonna throw it out there. Ames. Yeah. Ames department store used to be where the Ames department store was. We have one here in Vermont. Is now a Lowe's, hardware store. My wife has a massive. We used to have 2 full shelves in our living room, because she had 2 different sets. One was a different size, the smaller, and then the larger size. And I mean, I think 6 storage bins, the regular 20-gallon storage bins, full of Village stuff. And she saved some of them. I'm going to be putting the rest of them out on eBay. We just don't have a place to put them anymore to display them. So that's just, something she enjoyed doing for many, many years. Ames was a store. Maybe it was more in the Northeast. You tend to have regional stuff, right? So I think that was one of the stores that was regional. Trying to get back in its packaging here. Okay. All right. Put that aside. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. So this is a really interesting little thing I've got. Casino Montreal. I had to look this up. I had no idea what it was for. I've never been to a casino in my life. Heard about it. Had friends that have been. Like even one of my daughters, or maybe 2 of my daughters, have been. Maybe all 3. I don't know. And this is about 90 miles from us. This Casino de Montreal. So what I found out this is, when you open it up, it's a souvenir thing that you get when you're there. But it's basically a bag. You put your chips in, I guess, or whatever. Oops, we'll bring the camera up. It's just a big bag that unfolds from inside this thing. Big nylon bag. And I thought maybe somebody would be interested in something like this. It's a collectible. I don't even remember what I was going to ask for it. Oh, there it is. So, Zayres was another one we had here for a while. So, Casino. I'm going to call it a relic, I guess. We'll start this at $5. Let's say. I don't know. Trying to figure out. I have no idea what to ask for. I've seen a bunch of them out there, but not this particular one. Let me get that off of there. There, I go back. Oh no, you are interested in that. Okay, cool. I have no idea if anybody would be interested in something like this. But it's Montreal's a wonderful city to visit, by the way, if you're ever up this way. Going twice. We used to go every summer. It takes us about 2 hours to get, an hour and a half to 2 hours to get there, depending on traffic. It's a very international city. You're the second family member to have a poker player. One of the other folks in the chat here has a relative that's a poker player. So interesting. Okay. Well, thank you. we'll consider it sold. Trying to fold it up as neatly as I can and put it back in the little pouch. Cool. I had no idea if anybody would be interested in something like that. So I'm so happy that somebody can find a use for it. My wife saw this and she's like, oh, this is really cool. She's like, cool. We've always, in fact, we had some property in Maine for years and we probably sold it at the wrong time because not long after we sold it, they built a casino about 20 miles away, less than 20 minutes away from where our property was. So I suspect the property values in the area went up. But, oh well. Wow, that's cool. Yeah. That is cool. All righty. Okay. Well, now give me, Thank you, by the way, if I didn't say it. Okay, let's do here. Oh, we've had earrings for a while. These are really cute. There's a peculiar thing about them, and I'm going to explain it. I'm going to bring it down here. Some little owl earrings. And let's see if anybody can pick it out. These are post earrings. Oops, let me show the backs there. Okay. So I'll try and get the camera as close as I can. All right. Can you pick out what is unusual here? Anybody figure it out? I'm going to give you a few seconds because I know the lag is around 7 or 8 seconds. They're really cute, and they're not very big. I think they're not even half an inch. No, just about half an inch. Okay. Different colors. You got it. And we did not notice this right away. One is gold, one is silver. Let's see if we can get the focus better on that. So the one on, as you're looking at the picture, the one on the left is gold. The one on the right is silver. Why is that not focusing? Let's see if we can get my hand in there so that does it. Maybe it's because it's too bright. Let me dim my light again here. And he's got these little pearl-like beads in it to decorate them, and with the black eyes. But one's got a gold background and one has a silver background. But I thought it was kind of different. And I thought, you know what? My wife says, oh, people wear different earrings all the time. I said, really? I guess I'm not very observant. So I said, okay, all right. That's the way it is. But okay. Oh, I see Great Beth is at 6. Oops, let me get my cursor in the right place here. I wear mismatched earrings often. Yeah. I can't say that I wear earrings. Although I have my oldest grandson, who I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I think. He's a musician and a nurse. And yeah, he does things like that. Wears a different earring in his ears. I think his girlfriend picks them up for him. Yeah, I've heard you can buy them different. Now that my wife has told me about it, so I will say going once, going twice. Last call. Sold to Beth for $6. Thank you, Beth. Can you write your name down? And put that in your pile of stuff. Okay. Time for another purse. Let me get my board here to hold it up. And no, that's not going to work. Is it not strong enough? Well, we'll see. We'll try again. Okay, let's bring it up. This is a much larger purse. And I'm going to see if I can spell it right here in the chat. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Beth. Tig. I'm going to call this a bag, I guess, rather than a purse. We'll start this at 10 as well. Oops. Here we go. Clicked on the wrong thing. $10 bag, $10 start. Okay, so it does have a little bit of scratching on the label here. So there's this, but I did comp this guy. There's the name, Tignanello, established 1989 is what it says. And it's got a magnetic thing on the top, not a zipper. But it does have a zipper on the inside, and the name again there. And the zippers all work fine. And very colorful in the interior. And it's interesting, they have pockets on the side, zipper on the side, and a zipper thing in the middle as well. I always like to show that the zippers work, and they do work. Very colorful. What you may not know about this is that the exterior is leather. It does, at least it says, body 100% genuine leather. The trimmed, all man-made material. Now, I did comp this thing, what they go for. There's a little bit of wear right on the top here. But I think that this, you really got to look for it. And then there's a zipper on the outside here as well. Same color interior. Another zipper on this side. So lots of zippers on this thing. And the handles are in really good shape. I didn't see any significant wear on them. The hinges, the strap where they connect and everything looks really good. There's a zipper here that you can zip it up like so on each side. Like I said, this thing's got zippers everywhere. And then the magnetic clasp as well. So, and the bottom, I always like to show the bottom. There's a little bit of dirt here. It needs to be wiped off, but in good condition. Really good condition, actually. Yes. It does. This is more like a cowhide. The pink part is sort of like a cowhide finish, but yes, soft. And the tan is. Trying to get that to stand up. Yeah. But yes, I would say it's soft. It is not a. You can flex it very easily. It's not a stiff leather. So, I see Beth at 10. Yes, it is soft. Are they? When I did look it up, I couldn't find it. I found something similar, and I knew that this was worth more than what I'm asking, of course. I try to give you guys, as Marlene has mentioned earlier in the chat, I try to give you guys a good deal, and then still, as long as I'm making some money on it, I'm happy. So, yeah, I know I had to write it down, make sure I spelt it right, but yeah. So it's a tan and kind of a pink. I wouldn't call it a hot pink. It's just a pink. I guess a rose, maybe more of a rose. I don't know. It's hard. I'm the worst person to ask about colors. So, all right, we'll say going once, going twice. Last call. Sold to Beth. Thank you, Beth. Add that to your pile. Stuff. There. Okay. And write your name down. This. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we'll do another non-jewelry item. I actually showed this piece a while ago in an auction, and at the time I had seen some wear marks on it and stuff. So we have a number of skilled people in our family, and we fixed. There's a couple spots on the top that you wouldn't even know were worn or damaged. It just beautifully got touched up beautifully. I'm being very honest here. There was some wear on this thing, and we had it fixed up. It's a jewelry box. And same thing with some of the drawers and a little bit here. There's still some dust in this thing. I didn't clean it completely, but the drawers are lined and dusty. I did not vacuum them out. And you say, wait a minute, that's short. Why is that short? Because it's a music box. Let me wind it up a little bit. Yes, the box has been wound up. It's got to get to a spot. Now, if you're a person who's into music boxes and stuff, this is playing Matchmaker from the movie. I forget which movie it is. My wife told me, and I've forgotten already. But so we're going to say for this music box, we're going to start it at $10. It's really a music box, jewelry box. So, and of course, when you take out the drawers when it plays, the minute you put the drawer in, it shuts it off. You can see the mechanism inside. There it is. See? It actually sounds really nice. I hope you can hear that well. And then you've got the door with a little. It's got a little magnetic clasp on the top here. It catches the door, but it's in really good shape. Now that we've had it, a couple of minor dings on it, touched up in the paint, you would never even know. And there's the winder for the music box. So it's I wouldn't say it's whatever wood they made it out of. It's fairly light, so it's not really heavy. But it's good size. It's I'm gonna guess 8 or 10 inches tall, 10 and a half inches tall, about 6 inches deep, and about almost 7 inches across. Well, at the base, it's almost 8 inches across at the base. So, yeah, that's a good idea, Beth. As a gift, give it to someone full of jewelry. You might just want to vacuum it out a little bit. It's a little dusty in the drawers. It's the only thing I didn't do. Oh, I recognize that name. I did looking back at the chat here, Cheryl. I recognize that name. It's Etienne Auger. That is, I think I have another piece of there somewhere. I'll have to look at my bin of stuff. But yeah, so we have. It's funny, Beth. We raised 3 daughters. We have 4 grandsons and 1 granddaughter, and guess who gets spoiled? So yeah. Although we have good relationship with all of them, and they all live within, well, with the exception of the one that's in college right now, they're all within, they're all within 20 minutes of us. So we see them on a pretty regular basis. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the chat, we're trying to get together for apple picking sometime in the next few weeks. So, but yeah, yeah. If I know I've got a piece somewhere. It's in Angier's piece somewhere. I have to back and look to see. But yes, thanks. Yeah, we are blessed. We definitely are. And we were fortunate to have our parents, well, my mother's mother and her father died when she was young, and my parents not too far away, about 3 or 4 hours away. So we were blessed that way. And then we're also blessed at the fact that our daughters live within 20 minutes of us. So, and they're always there to help. So when we need it, or we're there to help them. Because I'm the grandpa with the truck. So, the running joke, Beth, was I was in the house of females, except for the cat, and he was fixed. So, Yeah, even all the pets we had were almost all exclusively female. All the cats except for the one, and all the dogs. Is that true? No, I guess the first dog my wife had was not. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, we'll pass on this. So that was enough of that. But okay. Let me cross that off the speed shown. All right. Oh, showed that too, and that, and that, and that. There it goes. Okay. I have another pair of earrings. I'll bring the camera back down. Sparkly. Bring the camera down. I think it's out of the way. You'll see they're sparkly earrings. These, I don't think these are. I think it's just acrylic. I don't think they're. And they're on a shepherd's hook here. They look fairly new. They had no wear on them, so I'm just going to call them the red sparkly earrings. And we'll start those at $3. Is anybody interested? I'm just going through my list here. And I'll show a couple other items I want to show. Okay. Oops, I didn't change my text here. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, you get over the embarrassment of going into the grocery store and buying female products pretty quickly. It just has to be done. But it was fun being the protective father and scaring the heck out of some boyfriends. And I didn't even have to show my gun collection. Yeah, that was but they all married well, so I have no complaints. And the weddings were fun and reasonable. My daughters were all very, I wouldn't say frugal, that would be right, but they were all very good with how they spent money. Yeah. They were very practical. I mean, not that the weddings were cheap, but they weren't crazy. We all had a great time. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was fun. They were all fun. So, and what's nice is all the cousins are, close enough in age that they get along well. So, a lot of fun. So, yeah. Okay. Well, no interest in earrings, so we'll go on to something else. Let's see here. See, short those. All right. How about I'm not interested in red sparkly earrings? Maybe it's just a simple. Let's bring the camera up. Just a simple little red necklace, red in silver. It's not silver. Okay, I'll get rid of that. Hide that. What did I call this guy? I'm just going to call this a red and silver tone necklace. $4 start. Well, let's just say $4. Buy it now. Okay, and these are just acrylic. They're not glass. I'm pretty sure. There's no name on it, and it's got a pretty good extender on it. I think it's really short, not including the extender. No, it's good. With the extender, it's 16, so it'd be even shorter. And let me show things up close. You can see what they look like. They wrapped some of the beads and didn't some of the others. Silver tone. It almost looks like a silver-plated necklace, but I don't think it is. It's really fairly decent looking necklace. But anyway, that is what it is. I see Cheryl at 4, and let's buy it now, so it's yours. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. Put that with your other piece over here. Okay. Thank you. All right. Did I show these? No, I did not. Okay, I had 2 more rings. I don't think either one of these are not. I'm just double checking. Let me get my mandrel out, make sure I get the correct size, and then we'll show you the ring. It looks like about a 7 1/4, maybe. There's a 7 mark right there, so I'd say 7 1/4. Gold tone. We got some green stones, green rhinestones, I'm assuming, and white or clear. So 7 1/4. Which on my pinky, let me get it down here so I can keep my hand still. And bring the camera down. There. So, oops, keep that in camera here. There we go. Size 7.25 ring. We'll start this at $5. How's that? If there's any interest. And this next one, I got another ring I'm showing after that. Again, not marked. Oh, I see Beth at 5. Anybody else? If not, we'll say going once. I usually have a ring display as well. So I've been getting complaints from the family when they come up here, up to my room, and they say, hey, that's a fire hazard up there. You got to do something about that. So I've been trying to rearrange the room, but haven't had much luck yet. Last call. Pearl ring. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that did not sell. You're talking about this one? Yep. That's the one I believe that was marked HG. Yep, that's the HG one. So, yep. I'll have to go back and look to see what I asked for that. I can't remember. I think it was 7 or 8, but whatever. I'll go back and look at the chat later and rather than waste time now. So, but thank you, Beth. Appreciate it. Really do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, let's show the other one I had in here. This one is a size 9. And it has some green and clear on this one. So this is a 9. Let me put it on my finger so you can see it better, because I know the mandrel does not really give you a really good feel for it. It's very clean. I don't think there's any markings on this one either. No. These come from the state. This is a size 9. Let me set this one down. Oh, I have those. They're still right next to me here from last week. I'll pop them up. Sure. Thank you, Marlene. Yeah. Okay. Let me get rid of the sold here and put this one here up. This is a size 9 ring for the same $5 start. And so greenish, they're rhinestones or whatever, and white. It gives you. There's the side of it, so you can see what the settings look like. It'll focus. There we go. Yes, Melanie, she's really helpful. Okay, let me. I have 2 of them. I'm going to put the second one, looking for this other piece. Here's one of them. Oh, there's the other. Okay. Oh, Beth, I see you in at 5. Thank you. And I'll say going once. Going twice. Last call. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Put that with your other one. Other ones, I should say. Making some notes here. Okay. I write Cheryl name. Goodness gracious. There. Okay. So this is what Marlene was talking about. I have these 2 that I showed these last week, and they're both. I can't remember what I was asking for last week. I think I dropped the prices, I recall. Yes, I did. So I have 2. Let me bring the phone. Let's bring this thing up. I'll show you. It's on a gold tone chain. And it's a little perfume bottle that you unscrew from there. And it's all gold tones. And this particular one is the Sodalite one. And we were starting this at $12 last week. And I also have, I'm going to put this one above it. It's the same length. I'm going to say it's like an 18-inch chain, I think, plus an extender. 16-inch, right? And the chain is marked stainless steel, just so you know. So it's a gold color, but it's a stainless steel chain. And so I have another one, and that one is an amethyst. So the other one is amethyst. And that one's also at $12. So I would say whoever bids, highest bidder would be choice, I guess is the way we could do it. Let me show them up close so you can see the stones up close. They both open the same way. So there's the amethyst one. Don't ask me how much it holds. I don't know. And here's the sodalite one. And this spins, so, it doesn't tangle. The collar on the vial spins around, so it doesn't tangle up. If there's any interest. Exactly. It doesn't have the little dabber on the cap, but it's a tiny little opening. So, it's how some of them, when you pull it out, it has a little dabber on the thing here, but it's a very tiny opening. So you could just, dab your finger on it, and then you'd be not overdoing it. Which makes me think of a woman I used to work with. I loved working with her. She was sweet. And for years we kept in touch. But I always knew when she was coming into my office. Her perfume led the way. Let's just say, she always wore the same perfume. And I found out later, my wife told me, she says, "Oh, well, what happens is when you continue with the same perfume, you get desensitized to it, and you don't realize that you think you're not putting on enough, so you keep adding more." And I had never had the heart to say anything. So because she was so sweet. But I saw her years later after she left work, and she'd gotten a new job. So I was very happy for her. But anyway, if there's any interest, so in either one of them, if you're interested in one or the other, amethyst is positive energy, according to Marlene. Okay. Oh, oils, sure. My wife uses essential oils in her. She got one of those diffusers. She has a few that she really likes, including one she claims it wards off colds, apparently. So, sure, okay. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Now, I have probably the two more, describe it, interesting sets. This came from the estate, and I don't know much about them. But I'm going to display them, and I'm going to see if I hope I'm asking a fair price. I think I am. Let me get over off the camera here. So here we go. So this is quite long, actually. I should measure it. Hang on. There is no clasp on this. It is just a solid 28 inches. I have seen, when I tried to look this one up, I don't know if these are, I don't think these are pearls, but it could be wrong. It could be pearls. It's possible. To me, I think this is hematite. Yep. See the magnet? See how it's bound to the magnet? So I'm guessing that's hematite, not onyx. Some of these sites were calling this onyx and pearl. And it's got little gold tone beads in the middle. That's all I can say is that they're gold tone. I don't know anything more about it than that. Hang on, my computer's complaining. Okay, now the big thing, weird thing about it, not word. That's a word wrong. Bad word. This came with 2 sets of earrings. Clip earrings, like that. And again, not marked. And my goodness, hook earrings for pierced ears, but it's those. There's a different kind. I'm getting on camera here. Sorry, the hand's not very steady tonight. You can see that's that one of those. Yeah, that's better. That type of hook with the little clip holder. And so I was debating about what to do with this. And this comes from the estate. This woman had money, but she didn't always buy the most expensive things. Sometimes as you saw, some of the items I've sold tonight, some of the rings, they were nice rings, but they weren't gold or silver or anything like that. I thought we'd start. Let me get this message off the screen. I thought we'd start this with the one that says is hematite and pearl like necklace and earring set. How's that? Oops, misspelled earring. I was going to start this at $15. I may be way off on this. I may be way low than I should be. I have no clue. But I thought I'll give it out there. The guy who I've been dealing with this estate said he just wants the stuff gone. So if anybody else wants this starting at 15, the next bid would be 17. If anybody's interested. And otherwise, I'll even throw in, if you want it, this is the case that it was in. It made it different. Don't think it may have been the original case, but if you want the case, it's one of those snap cases like that with the gold trim. If you want that, just let me know. Yes. Set of blue stones. You change the hook earrings. Yeah, it's a nice case. Yeah. And I'll throw that in if you want it. So, I mean, it came with it. So, I'm trying to remember what you're talking about, Marlene. Set blue stones where you choose hooks, earrings. Oh, that was from last week. Oh, yeah. That was a good one, too, yeah. Let's take a look at that. If I kept that one handy. Or if I put that away. I may have put that away. The estate stuff, that was from the estate. Yeah, I remember more than which one you're talking about. Yeah. I'll if I have a second, I can, and it's not too late. I'll 9:56. I wasn't gonna. Usually, I don't go much past 10, but we'll see here. Okay. Yeah. So the earrings, you see these are really good size, but they're a clip, of course. And these are three different, one larger, one two smaller ones. And there's a little bit of tarnish on the hook, on the loop that's there. So I as Marlene mentioned, I can change those to a standard shepherd's hook, or I can just send you a couple of shepherd's hooks if you want them. Just let me know. But yeah, I had 2 pickup truckloads of stuff from this guy, and the bulk, I've got 5 or 6 crates of vinyl Now it's all mostly a mixture of classical and country and 50s and 60s pop kind of stuff. But then I also got a bunch of other stuff. So yeah. So okay, we're gonna say going once, going twice. Last call. Beth, let me know if you end up reselling these for anything else. I'd be curious. I wouldn't be upset. It wouldn't bother me if you got $100 for these. I'd be feel happy for you. I just didn't want to try to put them out there and be disappointed. So, okay. Well, I'll put these right back in that case, and I'm trying to see if there's any one last item I want to show here. I know that the folks that start at 10 chit chat for 5 or 10 minutes, so I don't usually worry too much about running over. But I did have let me write your name down. I had this really cute. I don't know if anybody out there collects these, but cute little swan collectible. It's probably about 2 inches across. Yeah, they're about 2.5 inches tall. And it's the Royal Adelaide bone china made in England, floral. It's even numbered. I looked these guys up. They're kind of cute. This came from the estate also. And so Swan collectible. We'll start this at $7 if there's any interest. If not, we'll pull that really quickly. Set. What did I do with those earrings? And then we're gonna, oops, put it up there on the screen. So what did I say? There was a Royal Adderley. And we'll pass on that. I'm not gonna. Oh, that's right. You have mentioned that before. Yeah. Hey, you know, I've often, and I have had twice now. I've had people join me for my auctions, and I'd be more than happy to entertain anybody who wants to join me. So, just let me know. All right, we got a couple of earrings here. They're white, and I want to say it's kind of a pale green in the acrylic. They're all acrylic. That's not, and silver tone. Oops, that bumped my camera. And I wasn't gonna. Where is it? We're just gonna say $3 on these. If anybody's interested, I'm making a buy it now. How's that? So I'm sure I'll close again. So the clear-ish ones kind of a green, sparkly interior, if you want to call it that, on the shepherd's hook. So I'm hanging. So yeah, put it angle like that. There we go. See how they look. And I'm getting near the end of my list of stuff tonight. Oh, yeah, well, sure. Saturday night always works for me. Yeah. We originally were going to go to Maine this weekend, and I got canceled, so that works for me. Just send me the information I need to know. All right, we'll pass on the earrings, and I didn't put the earrings on this. Oh, I said Marlene at 3. Okay, sold 9. Sold for $3. Thank you. Alrighty. Let me put that with your. Let me put that in the bag, because if I don't put them in the bag, they'll get tangled up with something else. Let me put that up on screen. Okay. I'm just bagging them up here. And did I have anything else? Well, I do have a bunch more. I have a bunch more necklaces, but I think I'm going to call it. Oh yeah. I was up to midnight last night, my time, so, or Eastern Standard Time. So no, 9 p.m. Central is fine. Yep. No, I'm really good at that. So not an issue here. So, alrighty. Well, we didn't get through my entire list of stuff, but I think I will call it a night and go from there. So let me get rid of this pinned message here. There. And thank you everybody who participated tonight. I appreciate it. I will try to get my invoices out tomorrow, if that's okay with you. And if not, zing me a note. I can hold if you need me to hold it for a while. That's not a problem. Just you and Kim. Okay. Sure. That'll be great, Beth. I'll look forward to it. Gives me today's Thursday, so yeah, it gives me a couple days to put together some stuff. It won't be a problem. Like I said, I'm sitting in a room full of stuff. So, and I've got a ton of stuff. So I'll hold it, Marlene. Yep, not a problem. And we'll get Cheryl's and Beth's stuff out in the next day or so here. Like I said, shipping generally would be a good job. But thank you all, and thank you all that were in the chat, and for all your feedback and stories and the like. I appreciate that. I say I've got tons of stories if we get around to doing those, but but we'll see you all on Saturday, and I'll be on again next week. Maybe again, I said this time, maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I noticed that Wednesdays the other group that I usually try to avoid colliding with is not on Wednesdays right now, or they haven't been. So I may try and shoot for Wednesday night. We'll see. But okay, I'll look forward to the link and look forward to spending some time with you folks. You have a great weekend and a blessed one, and hopefully it's warm, dry, and generally comfortable for you.